yeah, we're just gonna skip that because it's gonna put us to sleep. We need to start drafting. Huh? How's it going, everybody? You got Neumy at dark. It's gonna go off the rails. You got me just speaking while I'm trying to get NBA news. We're gonna try and possibly do more drafts or multiple drafts at once. I'm gonna get my phone here ready to go because I don't want to have multiple tabs. So yeah, let's just get this rolling, huh? Let's just share the screen here and figure out how to be a producer at the same time, huh, fam? You know that might help out the stream as it's going. So let's just hop right in and continue to get volume down, huh? All right. So I'm thinking at one of these points, I'm gonna have chat like just draft a team or multiple teams for me. Like I'm just gonna simply like in a non crazy way where all of a sudden I'm getting just terrible people. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna literally ask you guys and get a little poll of who I want to draft, and I'll mark that down. That'll be like the chat stream. Watch that one actually bring it down, huh? And I probably need to zoom in, huh, folks? Get that nice. Yeah, how's that? Is that good? All right. So the biggest problem is going to be getting my phone to if anyone hears my phone vibrate, literally let me know because I need to see news and see what happens if there's anything crazy that happens. Paul's in the draft, Mayor McShip no one else can get in this. Should I be multi-draft? If I switch to a tab with you guys, okay, so I can multi-draft and get it where. All right, we're gonna hop in another one, but we're just gonna show this one on screen, just letting you all know. So who's okay besides Chip, because we know it's Embiid, who's 102? I guess I can ask you too, Chip. You're part of it, but for me it's Giannis. But I'm slowly getting more Embiid, and I've even worked in Shea, just specifically for. I think has that ceiling up there. I don't have any exposure to so hold on here. We're going to get rid of the Spike Week extension. Boom. Oh man. If I did that before stream, you would have me sitting here not talking. I would think that I'm talking to you, and I would have like a conversation going, and the next thing you know, someone would be like, "Oh, this is real fun. We've been sitting in silence for 10 minutes." Yeah, that would be it. I've been taking Luka, Giannis, Embiid, SGA in that order. Okay, so you're respecting Giannis at 102. See, I totally get the blowout, but it's just for blowouts for me personally, super tough. It's like I don't know how you're project. I don't like because I just basically go in and to the projections I use, and you can type in minutes and you can put in your own minutes. That's just kind of how I do it. And when I do that, I don't. If I think there's a blowout, it's maybe like 1 minute you deduct. Otherwise, you really can't. Like if they're getting blown out, say the Warriors, it's most likely because their four are just going nuts. And if they're not, like then they're still going to be in the game. I mean, even for the Pacers, they lost by 16, and their guys played till literally last like 2 minutes into the fourth. So yeah, for blowouts, it's tough here. Let's check Discord. I'm gonna put Discord up here. We'll have that going. All right. Yeah, I forget that I'm only projecting this one screen, so I'm not flipping back and forth for you. So I'm like doing other drafts. I literally don't think I have Giddy. So that's going to be, you're going to see a lot of picks here. If you have questions, if you're literally just like, what is this guy doing? Like, why are you just picking the people you're picking? A lot of it is for exposure. Get to giddy on that one too. We have so much PG. We have so much PG. We have so much PG. But we're still gonna take it. I need to. I'm sorry if this is bad. Someone can let me know. I can't draft with it that close. I can't see the people. All right, what do we got? I'm about to say there's another contest coming. Yes. I got in a word. I think when this one's close to filling, they're going to put a 4K prize pool up. I think it's going to be another 6-man. I'm sorry if people wanted a different one. I asked for a 6-man draft. Because it would just be easier to continue to talk about rather than have to just totally abandon any strat, anything that I've been talking about, drafting about. So if anyone wants to get mad at Underdog for releasing a 6-1, you can blame me, not Underdog. Vent to me. I am the guy responsible for that. Darren's in blowout, they don't play the last rotation, so at least 6 minutes left. Well, okay, you have to understand when they get blown out. If the game is somewhat close going into the 4th, they're still going to get it. And if it's still like enough, they're still, and it really depends the context of team. Like it really does. I'll be honest. I have a chat with the boys, you know, the other 2 guys, Nez and John, and I told them my hot take was I think that this game is a lot closer than people think. I think, yes, Hallie's out, but I just think it could be wrong. Watch it be literally 90-60 going into the 4th and no one plays. You know what I mean? That's definitely in the realm of possibilities. But if it's 90-60, I'd like to think that they still put up a number. Dude, so Fred VanVleet is in my other draft here, and I don't know if I'm gonna have 0% shares of this dude. And he's probably gonna get back on the schneid, huh? Ugh, Draymond. All right. Should I scroll down? Okay, I got a Bobo scares me. I don't think I have any Steven Adams. Steven Adams it is. All right. All right, let's get another one going here. All right, just letting you guys know, I'm literally drafting. I am drafting 2 more drafts. I'm going to be doing 2 at a time until this goes. You only see 1, but in case none of you get in, drafted 2. Yes. So I can't do it right now because it'll literally, like, you'll literally just see me looking down. But like, this is how okay. So I go like this. I literally put in here just the team so I can like look and see who I had on there. I know you can't read it. It's just players' teams. And then on another one, I'll track my first 3 combos. So like my first 3-round picks together and see what combos I get there. So then I can at least try and not like it. So if I only have like, say, we'll do this. If I only have a Luka and then like if I have a bunch of Luka and Jaylen Brown and Harden and Bam, because that's the way the ADP falls, I will just try and switch it up and get like 1 guy different, maybe 2, like, and then eventually maybe get just 2 different guys different there. Or like the 2 different picks there, just so I don't continually having the same one. Otherwise my drafts get a lot similar. That's not bad. Like it's not a bad thing to have similar drafts. Like I'll definitely draft the first 3 people over and then have like just 1 guy different, just maybe 2 guys different. That's definitely a way to do it, because if 4 of those guys hit and you just need 2 different guys, you just need to interchange those pieces. It's really, it's much different. Yeah. So like, that's how it's manual. It really sucks. I did use Spike Week, but they don't seem to be doing the, tracking the combo of your first and second round pick that they used to. They had that going for a little bit, like the first 2 weeks in NBA and NFL, where you could just like update your drafts and then it would literally show you the combo of your first, second, and third round pick. That was beautiful because I could multi-table like 5 in a row and just update. Granted, it was a little slow because you had to wait for it to update on the back end, but if you just gave it a little time, it worked pretty nice. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to pass up Tatum, just because I like Brown more's price. Let's check over here. Got my sheet up. So who's your guys' highest exposed players? Like who are we looking at right now? Are we exposed to the people in the top, the back? I know B Burgundy. I think Joka put it out in chat that dude is literally just nonstop taking Dylan Brooks in the fourth. Like if you're in a draft with him, which I don't know if I am, I'm not right now. You have to jump Dylan Brooks. Like you have to. The cover boy, love it. I need to get more Booker exposure. I did a very weird thing, and I was just trying to get volume down, and I've been doing so much today where I haven't been able to draft, so I just auto drafted a lot. Hey, look at that. We'll take a Shea Booker. That's fun. And I noticed that it was obviously when you put in ranks, it's the same thing. So Pascal, love it. Can't go wrong with Pascal. That dude fits this format like a glove. Okay, who else is gonna have? Okay, so we got Pascal, Clay. I love Clay. I love the Warriors. Still love Oubre. Yup. Zubac is someone I've been having to work in if I want him because I think if I checked last, he hasn't been getting his closing rotations. Granted, the cheat code in DFS has always been play centers against Charlotte, so you always have that little nugget. But I mean, just playing Zubac, like if PG and Kawhi do come back, that's a big. I need to check the court IQ for that, but that's just got to be a big usage and bump. Obviously, he can still get there, but yeah, he's someone I've just had to work in like at cost. He's one of those players that I've been having to do. If I checked my exposure, which who knows if it's even updated correctly. Let's see. We're at 30 drafts. It's going to update for us because it's the first time checking. Scotty Barnes. Fun. I think Bamba, if I'm not mistaken correctly, was he not already kind of projected out? Yeah, so I think Bamba wasn't really already going to be projected to play. Maybe he was. So I'll have to check on that. And this is in response to this fool, whoever John Warner is. John's without an H. Can't trust him. I'll just say that. Sus. Dude, I'm going to regret this, Clint. I need to stop it. All right. Would it be weird? No, we're going to do it. We're going to do Steph and Clay. Splash Bros, shoot the lights out. And let's just hop in another. Let's just continue to hop. So at 8, is that actually true? So let me update this. I have no lean on this. It's just projections that I use have him projected as questionable, and they also have them in. So I'm just going with that, like 2 different projections. I use stochastic and ETR. Let me make sure ETR has them in before I talk out of my ass. Paul George they have in, and Kawhi they have in. Granted, Kawhi is 22 minutes, but George is 32. So I like George more. But that's just it's really not me. It's just the smarter people in the industry that have been doing this. They when they project, I just kind of follow them. Obviously, I have my own takes, but like if I don't have a projection model, I'm not that smart to build that out. So I pay for that and source it that way. And I'll trust them. I listened to a little bit early in the day, but again, it's the Clippers, so anything can happen. We all know that. Chris Middleton is a dumb pick, but yet I keep clicking him because he ranks out good in rankings. Are we sure Jimmy Buckets plays? I mean, so didn't he play? Okay, so he played 36 minutes last game. So it's like, I don't know. I don't. I think they play. He's projecting him in. We really don't know. Granted, he's questionable. So it's just for if he does play at that price, I think he's a smash. Especially if he plays that full allotment of minutes. Another thing is he's their power forward. So that's something let's talk about that. For who do you think is going to be playing? I guess I don't know. Do we get a update here for Memphis and their starting lineup? Probably not. We don't know. It's not starting lineup time, dumbass. That's something interesting just about the Jimmy Buckets is he plays the 4. So like anyone on Memphis can play power forward then theoretically. Like it doesn't matter who they are. Like so that's an interesting lineup piece that I'm interested. I don't know how much that affects, probably nothing, but that's just my hand in the guy take so I can sound a little smart. Just letting y'all know, joining another draft on another tab. I want to take Kawhi, please stop. I have a few. If he, yeah, dude, we're drafting. I lied. We have 3 tabs open in drafting drafts. Trying to act smart and talk to you guys. Hand in the guy take is apparently what we're gonna go with. There was a Memphis lineup. Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to help me. You're gonna have to basically give me all the news. That probably came out a while ago, so. It's a little early for a Memphis lineup, though, isn't it? No, so Grizzlies projected line. Oh, yeah. So with Ja out, Jones, Brooks, Roddy, Aldama, Adams. You're right. Okay. That's interesting. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, they did. It was projected, but I mean, if you're gonna believe anyone, it's the underdog NBA account because if you guys don't know, I mean, it's Justin Pham who was at Fantasy Labs. Well, when he joined Underdog last year, they wow, it was Radoc. Okay, they Fantasy Labs literally would copy and paste. All right, let's think about this. Giannis, do we want to just go Jimmy again? I mean, I just don't think anyone else has the ceiling here, but Jimmy. George, yes. No, dude, we got to go Jimmy, and we just got to eat it. Someone help me. Yeah, so that Justin Pham, he literally joined Underdog, and then Fantasy Labs would just copy and paste their tweets just seconds after they came out. Same exact thing. Well, now if you noticed, they have their lineups, but they have this awesome graphic now, like news that we're waiting on, and it has like it's literally Underdog branded and everything, so they can't just copy and paste it. Oh, it's glorious. It's so funny. Like literally, they subtweeted them like, "Really, guys, you're gonna do?" It's just so funny. It's a funny little DFS drama that was going on last year. Bamba out. Yeah, so I'm trying to. I don't think projection sources had him in. At least the ones that I had. So I'm trying to see how much that really affects right now. Early Adam may create an opportunity for V Clark. Yeah. I like that a lot. I've literally, I think I put in the chat like Clark, Steven Adams and Jones like benefited a lot. And then I literally have barely taken any Brandon Clark. So I'm a fraud and let's just start jamming that in. Take that. Lots of good. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, even I guess it's, what is it? An 8-game slate. So it's not as big as our, like 10 games when we have that, but yeah, I think there's still plenty of swaps. There's still news that'll open up swaps. I mean, we're still waiting on TJ McConnell news, which is big. In fact, that'll have Matherin and Nemhard start, I would think. So that's something. And then if he plays in himself, he's a good play. Dude, look at this. It's Toronto. Pick one. Like, which one do I want? All right. Well, I'm gonna just click OG because he's an OG. I love OG. We're just gonna take Bam there and that one. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Well, see here, and that's what's different from NBA and NFL and stuff is like once you get past those 36, like there's a reason these people are ranked up there or like for ADP wise. It's like they're pretty. This is pretty efficient ADP in terms of like actual ceiling projection. It doesn't update that quick when you have like Ja ruled out. So then Brooks gets like thrusted up to 17 overall. Like we don't have a full week of this contest going where the ADP can shift like every single day. Dude, I don't have any Paulo. Is this dumb? Like just, well, we're taking Paulo. How's Giannis to 102? Because I'm going to go with Luka projects better. He feels like it's, I mean, I think it's a toss up. Really, I wouldn't like basically say anything. Like it wouldn't be a big talking point if you're like, I think that. So yeah, I think it's really when it comes to Luka, Giannis, even Embiid, Jokic, those guys like they're in a big tier. Luka for me, it's the matchup with Phoenix where I think that might be a little. Granted, the Mavericks have been not that great, but I think that matchup in Phoenix is a little more safer in terms of blowout risk, but I'm not factoring that in because Luka is still just in raw ceiling. He's the 101 for me at least. But again, if you wanted to go Giannis, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think it's also if you think about it like this, Luka is the 101, and with him being the 101, someone can let me know if you've seen him go 102. I mean, granted, it's probably happened, but like I haven't seen that. I've seen Luka clicked 101. So if you want your Luka exposure, you have to take him 101. Like you have to do that, and you can still get Giannis. But if you want to do what fellow badge bro John, aka Roto Run, our boy likes to basically, if you need to, the way to get overweight in these types of contests is to flip it and basically go, I'm just going to basically fade Luka, and I think Giannis is the guy you're going to need, and you just take Giannis at the 1, 2, and then if you can get him at the 3, 3, but that'd be a play as well. All right, what do we got here? What do you think about Harden? So Harden's got that revenge narrative. Love it. No, just kidding. I mean, I think if he plays, he's a great play, personally. But it's just and it's mainly for the guys in that range. I think. Do we have Draymond here? Did Draymond go? Of course, B Burgundy. Let me guess. He's got. Oh, okay. Okay, someone must have took Brooks from him. We'll go Clay. Oh wait, you know what? Look at that. Saved it at the end. Whoo! Ruined the team with Brandon Clark, huh? Little Brandon Clark, Miami or Jimmy Buckets correlation there. Sorry guys, when we're doing this by ourselves here, it's just an absolute cluster. Whoa. Well, that's up early. Anyone? I mean, not doing it, but that's a little early. What is it? 4:25 Central Time? I mean, I know that's the training camp, but still. All right. What do we got here? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get to chat. Let's see here. That's what I do with Embiid every night, and it works when yeah. Isn't that the worst? So, like, you got to – and the thing is, you got to keep doing it, Chip. Like, I feel you. Like, for me, it was LeBron. I took LeBron when he was, like, back in the end of the draft and he was questionable over and over and over and over, kept getting ruled out. I'm like, I'm going to continue to take him until he's in, and then I benefit. And then I'm pretty sure he was in during Thanksgiving, and I was at my girlfriend's in-laws, and I was not drafting NBA for 4 days, and that's when it happened. So that's fun. But yeah, no, in your mindset, you're like, no, I can't give up on him now because that's when he's going to put up the 100-point Embiid game. Fade Luka. All right, Bob. I mean, if that's the lock of the day, Luka under fantasy points. Well, then I guess we're fading Luka. You heard it here first from Bob. Sengun undrafted Sengun. Yeah. I'll have to look him up. I'm trying to. Oh, I just auto drafted someone there. Tobias Harris. No, I don't want Tobias Harris. Oh, that's a terrible team. I think I have 3 Sixers. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. This guy's in the draft, and he said, "You're talking about Luka at the 102 here." There he is, the 102. You haven't been doing it tonight, yeah. I saw that with you taking Yan, huh? So here I need to get in my exposure. You know what? We're just gonna do something crazy, guys. When we ship this, it's because I'm about to literally come get your EV. You ready for this? I don't have a ranking set, and I'm about to mass enter so many of these and just literally auto it. I'm just gonna auto it with the ADP rankings, and we're just gonna throw away money. It's gonna throw away money. We're just gonna do an experiment, huh? Fred VanVleet. Yeah, that's what an ADP grant. Okay, yeah. So basically there was a point. Hold on here. There was a point in ADP, yeah, where it was OG and then Turner, Hero, Porter were all taken. So it was just 3 Toronto guys just in a row. And I'm just like, take your pick, suppose. Like, I don't even know. Just draw it out of a hat. Sounds good, Bob. Yeah, let's see. Well, now I have to. Let's see. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we're gonna probably end at 40. Man, who was it in the Discord that said set the over underline? Was it Chad? Yeah, Chad. You're gonna be about an hour or about 50 minutes past because we're about to fill. We're about to fill this contest. Yeah, this is something. Wish we could have got a little bit of a bigger one. That'd have been fun, but I have so much Shea and Trey. Yeah. Same. Okay, so I have so much Trey, and I keep talking about that, and it's that 49% usage. Granted, small sample, and then also without all those guys, and then even with DeJounte on the court, he has literally like a 39% usage. So I just Trey's awesome. Trey's awesome. But it's just what Trey are we going to get? Is he going to come and just fight? Does he want to just fist fight his head coach, or is he going to come locked in and play? Oh yeah, first time caller, long time listener. I hear. Yeah, so it's still dependent, and granted, I don't know if we've got a thing. Not still dependent, but there's just a little bit of moving pieces. Here's one. Draymond Green. I love Draymond Green. I think he's a nice play tonight. I'm going to take him in the 6 so I can get a little different context in my drafts. Boom. Hey, Bob. Trey. Yeah, Trey is just something, man. Dude, like, he's got to just be how dare you, dude? I don't even think, dude, Trey doesn't even respect anyone else's privacy on that team. Like, just come on now. So yeah, I'll get to your question, Nez here. Trey is a comment. Yeah, that's awesome. To your question, Nezzy boy, about the Warriors. Steph, Clay, Draymond, your typical pieces. I think they're all very viable, especially at the ADPs that Draymond and Clay are going currently. Ooh, this is fun. I feel like that's fun. Obviously, it's not rare, but it's fun. Poole is interesting. I think he's definitely. What do we got? Poole and ADP. Yeah, 35. How many people do we think are clicking Jordan Poole? And that could be a smart producer and put that up there. Poole, good or bad? Like, how many? Like, are you guys clicking Jordan Poole? I mean, it's another swap thing. Maybe, I mean, it's very interesting. I don't know. I want Kawhi there. Campaign. We need to get some exposure to Campaign for him to put up a nice 20-point game. We need that exposure, huh? But yeah, so Poole's interesting. I mean, I think he benefits. I'll have to get. I think I put the usage in I can maybe put it in the main Discord of the Warriors. Yeah, so the Warriors without Andre Iguodala, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole. So this is something to note. It is Steph and the small sample. Highest minutes is like Jonathan Kuminga with 73 minutes. 33% usage for Steph. 30% usage for Clay. Draymond is all the way down at his typical 12% usage. Now let me get what it was when we had when Poole's on. Sent that here. Yeah. So it just no Wiggins. If Poole is playing, we have, this is a larger sample, much larger sample with just Wiggins off the court and not Wiggins and Poole. Steph Curry with 180 minutes, 32% usage. Jordan Poole with 331 minutes has a 28% usage, higher than Klay Thompson, who's at a 24% usage. So I think Poole is definitely in play. I think Poole is someone, if he's in, he's a fun person to put at the top of your swaps for whoever that may be out. Because I don't think many people have been taking Jordan Poole. I think that question mark has been scaring him off when you also have Draymond and Clay to click at the end. Well, isn't that fun? One sub away from 400, by the way, folks. So if anyone in here is by chance not subbed, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know when we go live in the morning, at night, whenever it may be. We are trying to get that nice morning schedule going for you guys at the crisp 12 Eastern time slot, 11 Central God's time, and get that going just to, roll that. That's our time slot. Everyone knows when to rock and roll. And then I'm going to be pushing for live before locks every sport. I think this is great content. I'm really just ecstatic to see 24 people here. It really is awesome that you guys are loving this and that I can sit here and just do what I normally do, draft, and what feels like to me, talk out of my ass about these plays. It's just awesome. So yeah, just do all that fun stuff, like, subscribe, do all that. Yeah, we love it. We have merch as well. And just letting you know, I've been teasing a little bit, but once we do get to that nice 500 subscribers, and then you are a follower on all the platforms, we're gonna have a little giveaway. Maybe a little Badge Bros hoodie, Badge Bros tee, hook you guys up, do a little give back, something like that for the fam, because that's always good, huh? So who's got the green light from Vegas tonight? Smelling a king. So that's funny, Bob, because I have been okay. Granted, we all know. Oh, apparently I'm doing a draft right now, and it's not even showing up. That's fun. I'm on the clock. I don't even know what's going on right now. Sure. For the Click Capella, like I had to stop clicking him because I felt like I'm just getting too much. Although, yeah, it's a great spot, right? Like I think it's a good spot. Sorry, I'm trying to check news here. Whew. All right, boys. Paul George, PG and Kawhi Leonard will play. That's great news. That's great news. That's fantastic news per Underdog. Sorry, I'll have to put this down. You guys can probably just hear it going zit, zit, zit. Take Clay there. Yeah, I appreciate this, Brett. Yeah. So when I would be doing that, starter much. I would be drafting a lot more of the guys that I prep. I'll be honest. I still got to get used to. Okay, see, it's like obvious. It's like, yeah, you don't want to have two people from the same team, but this is the highest total game. We're gonna do it, and then maybe we'll hope that Clint comes back. We'll take OG. You know what? We'll set this one up for Nembhard and Mathurin. I like them a lot. I think they're fun plays. I think they're even more fun plays if McConnell sits. Any DeAnthony? Is it? I think we're talking DeAnthony here. Yeah, I mean, it definitely. So with Harden back, I'd have to look up what they're projecting him. Let's see. So yeah, Melton's actually not that bad. I mean, what we're sitting at a 47 ceiling, 36. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely still in the top 50, which I just kind of take the top 50 for ceiling. I think you can really interchange any one of those guys in there because, I mean, if you just look at the 36 ranked guy here that I have, 36, 37 ceiling. If I go down to 50, 35 ceiling. So I know maybe that's not making sense because you can't see what I'm seeing here, but on my sheet, I have basically rankings, and the 36 ranked guy basically in ceiling has a 37 ceiling. So then the 50th guy has a 35. That delta is like, it's 2 points. So like you can just start mixing in any of these guys. You know what I mean? Like obviously when you start getting down there to like 60, then you get down to 32 ceiling and stuff like that. But like just know where that big drop off is, and you can kind of select players from that little like shelf of players that is being overlooked. But then again, we've seen it seems like the winners are just constantly people like sticking to ADP. Yeah. So in one of the sites that I have, they have them at 22 minutes. Doesn't seem like it's enough to really get there on a slate like this. Maybe a smaller game slate where like you just need the raw points. But I think there's still enough points to go around where you don't maybe need Kawhi. But then again, it's Kawhi Leonard, and if he does get maybe 26 minutes and he's playing well, we know what Kawhi Leonard can do. Could do. Sorry. So that's really interesting. Yeah, I told myself I was going to do something on this draft. What did I say? Oh, we were going to get Nembhard. All right. Or should we do? All right, guys. I'm going to milk this. Am I going Nembhard? Am I going Nembhard or Mathurin here for this last pick? We're going to do Draymond. We're going to milk this. I need to see what the consensus is. Nembhard or Mathurin? I'm going to get no one to say anything, and it's going to go down, and I guess we're just going to get Chris Middleton, I suppose, huh? All right, so we got 30 seconds for someone to say one thing. Otherwise, it's Chris Middleton. The ball's in your court, chat. Gosh. Matt. All right, we got 2 Nems and a Mathurin. We got 3 Nems. Looks like it's Nembhard. All right, guys. When this lineup loses because of the decision of Nembhard and Mathurin, just saying, it's on you. No. So, do we still have a draft to do? 99% full. Can we get in? Can we get in? No? Boom. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right, chat. This is your draft. This is your draft. Who am I taking in a respectable manner, please? We're not just going to blow up this draft. Yeah, none of you guys are in here. Perfect. There's no collusion. There's nothing. Tell me who I'm drafting. Yeah. I mean, he's been balling. He has been balling, dude. He's so fun, dude. At Arizona, he was so much fun. He was so much fun. All right, we got the 105. We got the 105. And if no one says anything, we're milking this entire clock. And everyone in this is going to hate me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that filled. So we should be getting another one, right? Woo! Hoops 2, baby. Ooh, and they even made it 5K, huh? They even made it 5K, huh? That's fun. Yes, there'll be a pizza party, Chip. What do you think I am? I am the kindergarten teacher. Gosh. There will be a pizza party. There will be desserts. Now, if you can get to Minnesota, you'll have to probably do that because that's what the party's going to be. But yeah, we're going to be up here pretty soon, and I need one. We need chat to do one consensus person right here. So someone throw out a name with the people that we have, and whoever we get the most of, I will do it. We got 30 seconds. I'm trusting you. The ball's in your court. I mean, granted, I get Tatum at that. I think someone said they got Tatum at 8, at 9. Wow, fun. Paul Reed, I hate you so much, Chip. You guys are not playing along like I want to do. Come on, class. All right, so we got one SGA. That's all we got. So, Mayor McShipit, you get Jason Tatum, and he's going to fail. Congrats. We got a Tatum right at the end. Oh, not that it would have mattered because we got SGA first. All right, what do we got next? Literally, anyone type in anything. I'm going with the first one I see or whatever I see most. Chip, you're the worst. You're the worst, Chip. I don't know if there's a delay right now. That maybe that's helping out. I don't think there is. Could be. There could just literally be a delay, and you guys are just like, we have typed something 50 minutes ago. Yes, he is. I was saving him to the 5th, though. Book. You got it. You got it. Say less, cover boy. Say less. We're talking J.R. Smith? Like the graduate golfer himself, J.R. Smith? Put some respect on his name, Noom. Goodness. My bad. Dylan Brooks. Oh, Bop. All right, anyone but Bop. Because what is, Yeah, I know it's hard to draft it. I understand. We're making this interactive, though, Chip. Dude, this is what happens when you get Neumy at dark. It is literally dark out right now. Paul, I mean, you all can know in your time zone, but yeah, it is dark out. I'm drinking coffee. It is about to be 5. And my heart is going to be broken on hoops because apparently it's going to be Tyler Hero night, isn't it? Some respect on his name. We're getting to Santi. I haven't got to Santi, and I think that is a mistake. I think that's going to have to be someone that I work in this next contest, if I can remember to do it while I'm streaming. Because when I have 30 seconds here, I just think, oh, let me get the good player on. And you guys can probably hear this going zzz, zzz. So again, apologize. All right. Holy crap. Paul George will have a minutes limit. I hate everything. What is that minutes limit? 36 mins, please? What? I have so much Paul George. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, sorry, guys. I just picked that by myself here. What are we doing next? That was a terrible pick. No, it wasn't that bad. About to pour up another cup of coffee to prepare for the nice hoop sweat. Yeah. Normally, I'm not trying to get caffeine in my system. I'm a very wired person. I know, shocker, right? Noom is a wired person but gets very energetic, ecstatic about things. But yeah, so getting coffee in me this late, hoof. All right, who am I picking? I have 20 seconds left. Should Well, I'll give it a here. Patrick Ewing. He retired, sadly. Who would have known, huh? Hero, you want Hero? He went. I hate you so much. um, Miles Turner, it is. Miles Turner, Paulo, Giddy. Yeah, there's a delay. There's got to be something. There's got to be something like a 10-second delay. Oh well. What I'll do next time is I will literally get. I'm gonna send out I'm gonna get 6 people to literally get a pre-lock draft, and you all are just gonna give me somewhere it's gonna draft like that. No, that's pretty lame too, isn't it? Jeez, come up with better ideas. I see a type hero before he went. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's got to be a big delay. All right, this just doesn't work. I'm a fraud. It doesn't work. But hey, we beta tested it, and the beta did not work, fellas. The beta did not work. That could have just been the alpha for what we know. That was a crash and burn trial run. Yikes. All right. Should we just start drafting in the secondary tab? I'm drafting in this hoops 2. And I will pop it up on a new one up on here on this main tab when this is done. You know what? Let's work in some see, I'm just gonna hear people in chat. I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't have much of him. I don't even know what I'm debating. I'm just looking at people and lost. I'm just clicking the same people over again. I need to stop clicking like Draymond. Yeah, we'll take Oubre here if he falls. Nah, Shippett's gonna take him, right? Take him, Mick Shippett. Come on, Mayor. Just take him. Ruin it. Oh! Whoa. What? I mean, I know who Jalen Johnson is, but what? I mean, what am I missing right now? I totally get everyone that's hurt. Maybe that's what I'm missing. What? Yeah, what am I missing? Oh, okay. I think this is where we end the stream because I'm confused. No, like that was just Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I have the same thing, Brett. Like I don't know. I'm now scrambling just to type in Jalen Johnson on Twitter and see what I missed. Like I get what he did. I get the performance that he did. Oh, interesting. All right, so this is a brand new contest. Brand new. Which means everything that we have been thinking that people may have for combo, blah, 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 not in there. So when we're drafting these new contests, it's like a clean slate. Obviously, it's the same 6-man, same like people, but like we're just starting as brand new. So obviously, just to make to pound that in there. Yeah, exactly. Throw just like everything, and I don't. Yeah, it's just throw it out. Just draft your guys. Don't worry about getting dupes. Don't worry about getting anything. Obviously, Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get on Sam's name. We're gonna watch everyone he drafts for about 5 drafts, and we're gonna emulate that because Sam, golf claps, you're killing it, my guy. Whether it seems to be MLB, MLB, PGA, now NBA. I'm pretty sure I've seen you in the some of the contests, whether it be goal line stand, to bomb, whatever. So be it, up there. So yeah, he's got it down to a science. Yeah. See, that's nasty. We're gonna do DeAndre Ayton. Oh. Okay, I did not see Brooke Lopez and Grayson Allen are out. That's something. I mean, that definitely less people to play. Well, I mean, just like less typical guys that are playing. And how fast is this like contest already filling? Hey, also shout out to John. John, he was wanted to join, and then got just deep in a big heads up poker thing, so could not join. Could not join to talk about hoops. Some hoops guy he is, huh, guys? Yeah. I don't know who said it about Fred VanVleet, but I mean, one of these days he is just going to put up the score, right? He's really just going to do it. Yeah, there's Tyler Hero. I like Tyler. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. So again, like I just going hand on the court. Is that good for you, Chip? Did I mess that one up? No. Hand on the court take is obviously just that's going to be a little bump for Portis. It can't be that great, especially with Middleton now back in the fold and a healthy Drew and Giannis. So like it obviously is a bump. Don't get me wrong at all. I just don't know how much, and I'll have to see. Not that I don't. This contest will probably fill, but I'll have to see if that really affects him too much. We'll see. Let's just see what he is right now. Okay, yeah, he's gonna move up. That's for sure. Playing for stacks with Westbrook. Or it's probably another guy that we're probably going to be told oh yeah, I was just playing heads up with this guy. Like you wouldn't believe it, you know what I mean? Just some other guy that we're just going to be like, oh yeah, it's got to be someone new. It can't just be the same guy. Yeah, he was in chat. He popped in for a second, said something, left. He was auto drafting because dude, my cat is opening my cupboards and doors by himself right now. He is just going nuts. Just relax, bruv. How are you YouTube chatting and playing big at the poker? Yeah, that's a good. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. You guys are gonna have to give me 1 second as I try and go. You know what? We haven't drafted. We're gonna do it here. Then we're gonna go like this. Give me 1 second as I go get my cat away from a cupboard. Come here. This guy right here, big Jordan Poole guy. Big Jordan Poole guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to say it to the mic? Not cool? All right, no one cares about you. They saw a cat. They're like, this is not a cat show. Sorry, guys. I'm a cat guy, though. I mean, I'm a both. It's not really, I have an opinion, but I do love cats, so. Do you blow your bankroll on who? Do I blow the bankroll? Dude, that's tough. Like, it depends what your strengths are, but yeah, I mean, if you want to just F it, I mean, definitely who really cares? I'd save just a tiny bit, maybe just save a tiny bit for for some NFL because we know that those are going to be dropping. I was expecting, so this is what my thought was, that I'm going to be doing this and we're going to get the NFL to kind of go. We're going to get the NFL to drop, and then I could kind of like, you guys can watch me set that market. You know what I mean? No. That'd be fun. Yeah, I love doing my impressions that I think are spot on, but they're probably terrible. So I get that, but yeah, I mean I can do a little Canadian, eh? Oh, don't you know? Sorry. You know, I am a Minnesotan. You know, just how it is. A little Norwegian, huh? Get a little Norwegian in here. Thought this was underdog. Yeah, it is. It's under cat now too. You saw the post about my cat with the tennis balls. Hey, well, Ness has a dog too. We just barely see him, because he's always hanging with the mom. But we saw him there's that one stream where he was like sitting in the back and it was like a silhouette and it was like sitting in the corner, like on the ground. I was like, "Is that your dog?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even look." Hey, see, now he's trying to mess with my other cat, and it's just like it's food time. So he's like, "Dude, Badge Bros, yeah, dude, I love animals. We're big animal people here. If I could have a dog, I would have one, but I live in a townhouse and we couldn't. I want to have a golden retriever. That's my dream dog. I had two of them growing up in my family, so I would like another golden retriever. But we couldn't have that big a dog. So when we get a house, which is in the foreseeable future, we will be getting a dog. I think I might rescue. My sister has a couple of rescue dogs, and I just do not like seeing the pups in the shelters, and they're just terrible. So we don't need to get on that though. That's a sad talk. 12-hour stream. I mean, it depends. So we were at 25. If this starts going down to like 5 people and then it's 1, you know, I don't know. But if we can hover around this, we're still getting people chatting, you know, we'll go till we go, huh? It's got that the NFL has to drop like pretty quick. I'm not going to stay on here and just kind of like do a little song and dance trying to get it to drop. But if it does, it does, you know. Yeah, he was in the corner once, that's for sure. What would you predict Dylan Brooks' ADP if Ja was ruled out last night instead? Oh, 20? Like I think if the contest opened, maybe 25. Maybe that's even too low. Like I think he gets that 20-25. Maybe that's not right, but I think he, like, especially with Bane already, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be it's gonna be him and Tyus Jones, and we know Dylan Brooks is not afraid to shoot his shot. So, he's also a baby back bitch, but you know, it's just me. Not a big Dylan Brooks guy. All I see is 3 chats from John about the being done and him not in here with me. That's all I see. Well, that's okay. You'll play another one tomorrow and win it all back, right? I mean, that's kind of how it goes, huh? No idea if that's how it goes. Not a poker guy. Again, I'm a board game guy. That's how we got into DFS. We like strategy, do the game theory. Although that's the same thing that you do. You just did it for money and then retired, John. So I'm just waiting for you to pop in here, Jonathan. Yeah, that's right. I dropped the Jonathan on you. He's not even in here anymore. He doesn't care. So, do you want me to start talking up Steven Adams? Do you? You want to know something really fun about Steven Adams? Here's my Steven Adams, my NBA story. My sister's husband's sister. I know. Yeah. I've met her and talked with her because we're kind of close like that. Like she had an internship for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and she got a jersey and shorts that basically that were like for Steven Adams. when she put on the jersey, like the girl's like 5'10". Like literally, it just goes all the way down to her ankles. Like it literally just looks like she's wearing a dress. It's the funniest, just the funniest thing. Oh man, like he's just a big dude. He is just a big dude. You remember him for do you remember like that Thunder team? That Thunder team. Remember Westbrook, Harden, Durant, Adams? Like just, I mean, dude, I have so much OKC. I have so much OKC. We're gonna do like Durant gear, like so much gear. And then he left, and then he made the NBA terrible for a couple years, just competitive wise. Fun to watch like them dominate, sure, but yeah, I figured it's just like this. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, I hear the people talk about it. You know, I listen to Blender, I listen to all the ex poker guys talk about it and all that, but does this matter? Does this matter for Smart? What is he even projected? I mean, it does matter. Don't get me wrong, but how much? Marcus Smart says, yes, he's going to move up. He's going to move up. Yeah. It's interesting. Smart having that game is, I mean, watch, yeah, Smart's going to have that game, and it's just going to just destroy all the ceilings for Tatum and Brown, isn't it? Oh, yeah, dude. Why did yeah. Literally the, that man, the Matisse Thybulle of our generation, one could say. Like that man, he had a tray when he wanted to, then he lost it. Yeah. Oh, Serge, dude. Serge's show. So I'm a big NBA guy, but like Serge's cooking show where he brings on people, when he brought on Kevin Durant and stuff, and he talked about, dude, it's just, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I'm just forgetting about all the goats on that team, huh? All the goats on that team. Nezzy boy, surely the Katie Worth. Right? Yeah. I mean, rip that, dude. Just imagine if their coaching staff, their training staff didn't clear him to come back and then basically just destroy his knee. Was his knee or his leg? It was his lower leg. It was literally, it wasn't his, I thought it was his, whoever it was. He came back and literally just out, and then has no trust in him and leaves, and then goes to Brooklyn, doesn't play for that season. Like, imagine if he still was there. But hey, he did not matter because the Warriors still win, huh? Was he? Yeah, it was the Achilles. Yeah, see, I'm a fraud. Luka, Jalen, James, Giddey, Hero. This seems all right. Who's the last pick? Who are we doing? I'm giving you like a good buffer. Giving y'all a good buffer. I need someone for this last pick. Like literally, it can be anyone. And now I set myself up for failure. Oh, that works. Nice pick, Brommels. Nice pick. All right, anyone else? Anyone else? Can you get it in? Can you get it in, Chip? Should we just do this? It should be gross. That's disgusting, isn't it? Yikes. But hey, we did it. Okay. I have Paul George on the clock here. How big of a minutes restriction are we expecting? That's what I want from you, chat. I want that from you. I need you to tell me specifically how many minutes I should be expecting from Paul George, because I'm overexposed and I'm scared and I'm hurt inside. A lot. Oh wow. Well, isn't this something? No, sorry guys. I'll shut up. We'll let the hoops guy talk. Eh?
What's up? Yeah, he's 28 minutes tonight. What do you think about that?
For PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than what I'm thinking he's gonna get, which is like 22.
22? Yeah.
Like that, it's just with the limits because they had him. So the ETR had him for 32. I'll have to see if they updated that. Well, I don't know if they did update
32
it.
seems really heavy, but Dink
Well,
knows better than I
that was
do.
before the news. So that's why
Oh,
that's
okay.
before the news he was 32, which was why I had more confidence in him and then the minutes restriction. But again, we don't know with the clips, right? Like
Mhm.
um let's see here. Oh,
And
never
Horford
Clippers.
out just like you thought earlier in the day.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, Blake Griffin Blake Griffin starting for him.
Yeah, probably 3K
He
on
has
DraftKings too.
been starting for him too, but he's not getting like any of the minutes that I think.
Mhm. My biggest decision in life right now is Leonard Fournette versus Rashad White tonight. Now that we've officially got the active,
Mm.
I'm messing around in
What's your
those
exposure
streets
towards
right
there?
now. That I do not know offhand. I'd have to pull up. I've just kind of been drafting on the side
Yeah.
while playing.
Yeah, doing
I
that
got
big heads up.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was 1K tables and we were playing two of them and he beat me for three buy-ins, I think, something like that. I just ran really bad to be honest. I think I was slaughtering him if we
Well,
ran it multiple times.
is this the reason you hopped in? Just because Blake Griffin is you saw Blake Griffin
Yeah, I
in
saw
that
Blake
starting
Griffin
lineup?
starting and I was like, yo, I got to bring it back. That's my dude. That's
Yeah,
my guy.
we gotta ground everyone with the with Blake Griffin.
Actually, I think there's a picture. I have a picture outside of the Staples Center, outside of the statue. I think it's a Magic statue that's out front. I don't even know what statue's out front. I think it's a
It's gotta be
Magic.
Magic, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
either
Kareem
Magic
or
or
someone.
Kareem. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the two. But it's got he's got like this like wings out pose, and I'm in a Blake Griffin jersey holding like some kid's basketball who was like dribbling it in like the food court area out front.
And you just took it and was like, "What?
Always makes me
Yeah,
think of
here for a
that.
pick." Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Like this is it doesn't seem. I don't know, man. It's
I
gonna be. I feel like I'm just because I'm streaming. Like I'm just not as like locked in on my guys as I normally would be. And
yeah, that's fair.
I'm out here just clicking to click right now.
Yeah, it's hard to talk, navigate, and think through the news
Yeah,
all at once. Like it happens at you fast.
yeah, like yeah. I've been trying to go back in my sheet, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just clicking names, hoping something comes.
Yeah.
Um, oops, guy.
Hoops guy. Oh, this is a fun one. So we got Adams Evans to start, and
Okay.
then Jedi Mind at the corner went Alave Kamara instead of taking Derek Carr from me. So I'm gonna get 5th round Derek Carr, 4th round Derek Carr.
Oh,
But
oh,
I could get greedy and push it here because I could get 5th round Derek Carr because he set up what looks like an Andy Dalton double, and I know he's a good player, so I could risk it.
well, I guess do it and let us know the outcome, or don't
You know what?
and be a fraud.
No, I'm not going to do it because he's already got 2 running backs, and I just got 5th round Rashad White.
Oh,
So we'll take Derek Carr, but then it's a Lenny and White on the same team. So that's kind of fun, kind of interesting.
I mean, yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I'm
let's
trying to think of the. Yeah, it can happen.
yeah, it could happen.
2 game slate. Yeah, I mean, it can happen. Oh,
Well, I mean,
chip.
we saw it last night with the whole we saw that last night with the whole you needed both running backs from the Cowboys side. You needed everyone on the
I'll be
Cowboys
honest,
side other
I
than the
didn't
tight end.
watch, and I didn't play. What?
You needed Dak, Zeke, Pollard, uh, Gallup, and not Schultz is what you needed. And then you needed Diggs, but no Pittman. It was a crazy slate.
Huh.
Yeah.
Am I back now? I was just trying to I was good. I don't think I did a leg. Maybe I lagged. Someone can let me know if I went robot on you in that stream, but I think it was good. And all of a sudden I just hit my first one. Yeah, I agree with you, Chip. I agree with you. That's my strat. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, or you needed to not draft Knox. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Let's do
The Knox 0
Steven
killed a
Adams
lot of
for
good.
you, Chippery. Mr. Chipper.
So is
No
Steven
lag until
Adams
now.
someone I should be moving to the top of my swap rankings right now? Or is this an after dark slate?
No, this is just I'm just doing the
number 2.
the number 2, and like literally
Okay.
I'm drafting Steven Adams for Chip. No, I'm just kidding. Chip, I mean, I like Steven Adams. He's definitely ranks out good.
Well.
Yes, sorry. He does it well.
I'm just fucking with you, Neumy. Come on, man. We gotta have a little fun. It's after dark.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I literally. I don't understand. I'm joining drafts that I don't know I'm joining, and all of a sudden I have 2 on my tabs, and on my phone I have 4 open. I'm like, where did these other ones come from?
You love to see it.
No,
I
yeah.
entered.
This is funny. I didn't have a lag until you joined. So
bizarre.
Coincidence? I think
there you go. Yeah, that actually is on. I ended up doing 25 drafts. I almost auto drafted all of them right before lock.
NBA?
Yeah. I ended up with.
You put in ranks, or do you just auto draft ADP?
I put in ranks.
Okay.
Some iteration of combination between ceiling projection and some bro science where I moved a couple guys around. I downgraded Scotty Barnes a little bit because he was really thrust up in the ceiling projections. So I just manually tinkered a little bit like that. But I basically arrived on everyone you would expect. 25 drafts. Draymond is my highest exposed. Shea Gildress, Scotty Barnes, Kelly Oubre, Miles Turner, Clint Capella, Joel Embiid, Paul George. So
sounds like you're going to be competing with a lot of other people. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, more or less, right? Yeah,
but I think it's really getting the combos down, and then getting it really is like. I bet tonight we'll see. It won't be like the biggest delta in ADP. It seems to be the last round. Yes. When it's like someone, or like the 5th round, when someone like in the 26 or 27 spot takes that like 34 guy. It's like that really isn't a big jump for me. I said it earlier to chat, and maybe you can agree, maybe it's not smart. So if you just basically like ranked the ceiling out like 1 through 36, oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yo, this is actually insane. I just joined 2 football drafts for tonight right now, like just whatever. And my brother-in-law, who not officially brother-in-law, but he's also like one of my best buddies, and he married my girlfriend's sister just by happenstance, but we're not married yet kind of deal. Anyways, I told him to sign up for Underdog the other day and gave him the promo code, and now he's in both my lobbies right now.
Dude, that's hilarious. I literally did the same thing. I sent you guys that like 2 weeks ago. Like I told my buddy to get this. He got it, and like it was like a Tuesday afternoon, and all of a sudden he just goes, "Wow, you're a real degen." I was like, "What?" And I see a picture, and he's like, "I'm like, is this your first draft ever?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What are the odds that we are in the same BR draft on like 1 o'clock on a Tuesday?" I mean, granted, probably high since I'm a degenerate and all I do is draft, but like it was crazy. It was really crazy. What were the nut combos from real early? I mean, so if I'm gonna go off of ceiling projection, or I'm just going to go off of projection and maybe ADP kind of, because again, like I don't know like for nut combo, but it seems like if you were to get, I don't know the ADPs from real early, but if you were to somehow get like a Luka
Trey.
and get like one of those guys to fall, and then still get like a George, or like a Jimmy Butler and George in that like 4-3-4 range, and get them also. Like I don't know if they've moved up drastically or anything, but that seems like it could be a very deadly combo.
If I could handpick my combo like DFS style of the first and second round tonight, I would pick Steph and Shea. I think every time. I don't know.
Okay.
Like if I was just trying to get exploitative with it, I think I would take Steph and Shea every time.
Yeah, I was talking about your strat about how if you want to get over exploitative, you have to take guys at a certain place. Basically, like people were talking about, like someone said that they liked Giannis over Luka, and like they don't understand why like Giannis isn't the 101. I'm like, well, I mean, you can kind of put that up in the air for anyone when it comes to Giannis, Luka, Steph, or Giannis, Luka, Embiid, and Jokic. Like they're all kind of in that big group. Like, take your pick.
Yeah.
I won't ever like get on anyone for taking them, but like Luka seemed to be going over and over at the 101 and nowhere else. So it's like, if you want your Luka exposure, you have to do it at the 101, and then the next draft, Luka falls to the 1-2 to me, and I'm just like, well, whatever. Well, I don't know anything.
The problem with it in hoops in general is if you want exposure to the 101, that 101 basically never falls. Occasionally in football, like Kelsey will fall, or guys will fall, right?
Yeah.
It very rarely happens in hoops. So for you to do it in hoops, I think you just have to accept the fact that, like, hey, like I'm not going to have Luka tonight, and I'm just going to put Steph at the 101, and Steph's going to make the same score as Luka. Because with no replacement value, or like weighted replacement value, I think you can get away with it in certain spots. That being said, I don't know if it's optimal, because we've seen how efficient ADP is in basketball, but I don't know, just thinking out loud.
No, I like that a lot. I really do. So one of the things that I was doing that I think people should, myself included, I should do more, is if you just look. So if you rank people 1 through 36 based on ceiling, basically you put that, like, that's ADP. That's what ADP should be, whatever your projections you use.
Okay.
And then you take that 36. It's a 37 ceiling. Now, if you just go from that 36 to the 50 player, that's 14 people. A lot of those are kind of being like overlooked. Like, you can only take one of those guys. That'll be my last round pick. One of those guys. The gap, the delta between those is 37 to 30 to literally, I guess, 36. Like, it's literally 36. It's a 1 point gap. So like you see, like all of a sudden, oh well, he's like a 45 ranked guy. It's like, well, his ceiling's only 1 point less than the guy that's at 36.
Yeah.
Like, you can easily get two of those guys in your last round. And
yeah, that's a really good point, Neumy.
I'll do it right now. Let's do Draymond. And then let's do someone that I have there.
Well, here, let's let me pull. Okay.
We already got it.
So, well, actually, I don't have an updated Steven Adams projection. I just have, okay, let's just use what I have in front of me. So, Steven Adams combo ceiling right now, according to that sheet, 37.6.
It's not right. I haven't been able to update it because it still accounts for Wiggins in a lot of it.
Oh, I was talking about Steven Adams.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't know. It hasn't really updated. So I guess it could be right for the Grizzlies. So that could be like his right. So yeah.
Okay.
You're right. So yeah,
we haven't seen a Draymond. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter if Draymond's isn't updated. The comparison won't be effective.
Yeah. Sadly, I haven't been able to do it. It didn't update before I went live, and I haven't been able to do it while I've been streaming. So yeah, that's why I've just been talking, going off takes, literally just drafting people when they come up.
Hey, what's that training camp?
That's what I saw. That released at 4:25. Local Central. So an hour ago, this released.
The camera exploded. It did that thing again.
Do you think this is gonna set ADPs?
Wow, yo, that could be a really sharp move by Underdog to if they noted that like, hey, the community is getting like hyper exploited
There's
on Monday.
ADPs. There's already ADP.
Interesting.
We have ADP.
Okay, hold on. Let me check this for a sec.
I'll
Let's
bring it
think
up.
this through here.
Bring it
So
up right
we
here.
have there's only 25
On
current
screen.
there's only 25 current entrants. Now 24. So someone's waiting in the lobby. So we've only had 3 drafts.
I think this. I
Right?
think ADP was set. I think it was. I think they set an ADP. I don't know how to like that yet because I agree with you to your point that like we've only had that many drafts. So how could ADP set? Is that what you're trying to say? Right?
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less. But it's interesting because that just means they amended their process on the back end, which is kind of cool. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm looking at the main. It's hard when I'm not driving the bus. You're driving the bus right now, and I'm looking at a different screen because I'm drafting as well.
Yep,
But
no
yeah,
worries.
so we're seeing ADP already in these ranks, which under normal circumstances I don't think we would.
You would not. No.
Interesting. So interesting that contest dropped before the
That's what
melee filled.
I think if I were to go back and timestamp it, I literally I was doing a draft, I clicked load, and all of a sudden I brought it up and I just looked at the screen. I'm like, this is new. This is pretty
Yeah.
early for it to be dropping.
Yeah, interesting.
So
It's a cash game style. It's a full-fledged double up. It is 2,000 2,256 people, 1,000 get paid, so 256 people pay the rake. Yeah, interesting, which means it's like 11 point whatever rake. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this cash game style contest before. It's a $5 entry point this time. I believe
yeah,
it was 10 in the past for the cash game, not 5.
it was
So
5, I believe. No,
was
you're
it?
right. I think it was no. I'll check. I think
Okay.
it was
Yeah,
10.
it's
I
not.
think it was
Yeah, okay.
10.
Yeah, I don't remember to be honest, but just interesting of note
Training
there.
camp.
But
5.
it'll be
It was 5 last time.
okay. It was 5 last time. Okay,
Yep.
well, it'll be interesting to just see because this is it'll be interesting to see if this sets the ADP, then it carries over in a couple hours, or if we come in blank with no ADP for Wild West to Monday night drafting as soon as Monday Night Football locks.
This is and GA points out something very interesting that
What's
for
up?
Puck, since there's not many entries, they set ADP after the first draft.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe it's something in their back end, like in their system, where like if there's only X amount of entries in a contest, then they set it. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, and I will say, be on the lookout. Not that it matters anymore to get in before ADP, but like, yeah, that kind of mitigates the getting in early. I guess. I mean,
Not entirely because
no, because
yeah, but definitely to some
it's
point.
sharp. It's sharp. Yeah, you don't get. It's just you don't get the quarterbacks thrusted up when you only see like one person. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean obviously. So GA is in there doing the Lord's work and telling us. So Mixon's free.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now too. I'll have some takes in give me 3 seconds here.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately doing drafts, so I'll just listen to your guys' takes.
You do. Mark Andrews ADP 28, tight end 2. So a huge divide. There's Kelsey at tight end 1, and then there's Mark Andrews at tight end 2, 28.
And maybe I'm just speaking you, but didn't Tyler, or is Tyler Huntley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he ball out with Andrews?
Very much so. Here I'll go.
I mean, I don't know how to translate that. Like, I don't know how sticky that is, but I mean, something, right?
I fixed the camera for this morning show, and now it's exploded again because I was
bad?
like, oh, I don't want to do the close up with the other camera because it's too close.
Yeah, you're just kind of laggy now. It's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with it, to be honest. Oh well. If it's insufferable, I can just turn it off.
Oh, my bad. I'm just kidding. Mark Andrews sucks so much. He's very bad. He should be tight end 7. Sorry, tight end 10. Mike Evans has no ADP. That's because, well, oh, dang it. Dang it. I joke. I was going to say that's probably because they're already projecting for him to be suspended from his fight with Marshawn Lattimore tonight, but Marshawn's ruled out. So,
okay.
or on Thursday, right? Or is that game tonight?
It's tonight.
I don't even. What day is it today? Oh my gosh, it's Monday.
Okay. Tyler Huntley came in the middle. Actually, it wasn't the middle. It was quite early in the game of week 14 last year. So he played week 11 and then he played 14 through 18 last year. Okay. From week 14 onward, these are Mark Andrews box scores: 11, 115 and 1, 10, 136 and 2, 8, 125 and 1, 6, 89, 8, 85.
What would someone say?
Absolutely smashed
the backup QB, safety blanket, tight end.
Right.
It's that what you think when they come in, just hit that big target. He's right there in the nice flats. You know what I mean? He's that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looking through some stuff interesting so far is AJ Brown recency bias is at 3. He's ahead of Diggs and Amon-Ra and Chase and
was JJ 2? Was JJ 2?
JJ is 2 overall, number 1 wide receiver. Yeah, against Detroit. Kelsey's the 101.
That game's gonna be something.
4 quarterbacks thrust up in the top 13. That is not going to stay that way. But there is kind of like this artificial divide in like a line in the sand between
Burrow and Cousins.
Allen, Hurts, Mahomes, Burrow. Draw a line in the sand, and then you have Cousins, Dak. I think Dak should be in that other group. I think that Dak will get pushed up. I think Dak will be QB3 by the end of the week. Maybe
Geno against Carolina. No ADP again. Like, we're just firing up the Genos again, right? Like,
yeah, Geno doubles. Carolina. I'll think that one through a little bit more. Tend to agree with what Paul's saying, fading Pollard at 11. Like, Pollard for me is almost the same narrative. He's almost the same narrative as Nick Chubb, where it's 29. Like it's pure efficiency, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do with doesn't really necessarily, like, we know he's talented, we know he's efficient, we know he can break a slate with he's done it 3 times this year. But the problem is, like, I'm not jumping into a 50% target share, right? 50% backfield share. Like, it's just.
What do you feel about Zeke at 29 against that defense?
Yeah, I mean, there's a nice buy. If I'm going to get a little exposure to that game environment that is not a Dak stack, a one-off Zeke late feels good.
What I will note, look at ADP. Mm-hmm. It goes literally, it literally, to do this for you, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it goes to 36 done. There's only 36 players in an ADP. There's no like points or anything.
It's probably because nobody's drafted outside of that. So the first couple drafts, these 36 have been drafted. People below have not yet. So some noteworthy names below pointed out in the chat, obviously, was Mike Evans hasn't been drafted yet. Joe Mixon hasn't been drafted yet. Deebo Samuel has not been drafted yet. We'll get some more clarity on the Tampa Bay backfield tonight, but neither of them have been drafted. DJ Moore against Seattle, not terrible. George Pickens, bounce back, squeaky wheel against a bad. Actually, the Ravens secondary has been better recently, but still a bad secondary.
I was just literally coming in to say it, but GA beat me to it. DeAndre Swift just buried.
Yeah, Swift 8.5 projection according to their site, and pushed down. If we want to paint the narrative of Detroit being Coors Field and trailing game script, he makes a lot of sense again. This is fun, kind of just look at and talk through on the fly without doing any research.
Yeah, this is just
tight end, exactly what you're gonna think it is. Again, we're gonna have big ownership on. I'm gonna be eating the Mark Andrews ownership all week, I think. Again, until that ADP thrusts up, but Kelsey Andrews, I don't know what to expect with Kittle, with Purdy being the quarterback. Hawkinson, nice game environment, good revenge game narrative there. You'll love to see that. Freiermuth volume. Evan Ingram, of course, getting I was the highest scoring tight end on the slate last week.
Yeah, getting the I was inverted bump.
Yeah. Dalton Schultz undrafted in the first 3 drafts. That's a mistake. Dalton Schultz is, I mean, the numbers haven't been there quite yet.
Well, I guess it's safe to say we think it's based on these training camp drafts. We don't really know if it is or isn't, I would say.
We don't. I mean, good point.
I will say I agree. I think it is based on there, but just a little. We don't 100% know if it is based off the training camp data.
Yeah,
can I help you,
good call.
Sir? Just relax. Come on, relax.
Yeah, a bunch of fun spots though, like Jalen Hurts divisional matchup against a Giants team that we think's kind of okay, but we don't definitively
very
know.
Susceptible through the air.
Yeah, this will be their big test. Yeah, Josh Allen versus Jets team, same regard, susceptible through the air, other than Sauce.
And I think they've been banged. If I do,
week 17 preview of Kansas City and Denver.
Yeah, fun.
Oh my god,
that's
holy
fun.
Shit, that would have been the game of the week for sure. Yeah, here,
right,
just pull it up. Or actually, well, if you want to jam drafts.
No. I was just gonna say everyone's gonna hate me, but I'm at that nice even spot for drafts right now. I can't. My OCD will not allow me to just end on that odd one. I can't. It's not happening.
Yeah, Nez looking at it. He thinks it's underdog's best guess.
The afternoon.
Could be for sure.
Oh yeah, so here's the ADP for anyone. I just brought it up. Yeah, Nez, that's a good shout. It very well could just be their best guess. Let me zoom in here for the fellow people.
Derrick Henry as the number 1 running back right now.
Is it too much?
Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. I mean, we'll see tonight with Vita Vea back, and we'll see kind of what this Tampa Bay defense looks like. But
yeah,
I don't know. Christian McCaffrey having an ADP behind Tony Pollard, like that ain't sticking for a while. That'd be something I'm aping into as soon as these start. I think I'd be fading Kenneth Walker right now. That injury sounds, kind of scary.
Hey, could play.
Per the
blurb there, bud. He could just kidding.
No, definitely. He definitely could. I just mean for right now.
Recency bias is fun.
Yeah. Good spot too, though. Chris Godwin's probably going to bump up from there. T. Higgins is low right now.
Again? Just do it all again, huh? Devonta Smith.
Which was that? Sorry, I'm looking at
just Devonta Smith.
Yeah, Devonta. That's kind of fun. Garrett Wilson trailing game script. Mike White.
28, 30, 32, 34, 35. Christian Kirk. We just saw the Titans get destroyed through the air.
Wow. Hoops 2 already filled. Wow, there's something to be said about the ease of drafting hoops that just makes it so desirable for so many people.
Yeah,
I think a lot of fun. That's big.
Great. That's great news. I think so. I mean, I think he will have a minutes limit. Well, let's see what that limit is because it's Doc Rivers, but I don't know.
Sorry, James Harden has minute limit.
Yep, that's what they say.
I
was wrong about that.
Three Harden plus Embiid. Is that stupid?
No, I have some. I think I might have 2 or 3. Just
okay.
Yeah, I did some weird things. I drafted off ADP, drafted off ranks, like put the ranks in, did subtle changes. Some interesting things here. I'll just go back to this ADP. We have a talking point, but at this point, we've been going for an hour 35, and means, yeah, damn, hoops 284. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if all of a sudden we get any random NFL draft to drop, but they did it while the Monday night, Thursday night melee, which still needed to fill last time. So if they dropped it at this time, hoops 3 win.
That's interesting.
Now you'll be getting hoops at hoops after dark, I think. What I think they should do for hoops after dark is like, so let me go look at these games and what times they are. I feel like they could always bump up the hoops after dark. They could bump it up and get some more games in there, so we don't have to do 2 game slates.
Yeah, I think they just don't want to leave themselves.
They can't do hoops after dark tonight. It's just one. It's just one game. Do a training camp. Fine, Chip. Did something just update? No. All right. Training camp it is. Oh, look at that. That's fun. We'll do a training camp and then probably skedaddle, eh?
Sure. Yeah, I just jumped on. I just jumped on to see the. I mean, I'm just sitting here drafting. I don't mind drafting the 2 game slate ones. Right now. I suppose
we could do those too. I could transfer it over to.
I'm at 40 already.
Oh my lord!
I don't know why. I don't particularly like this slate the way it's been drafting.
Brommels, I don't know if you're still in here. I know you were in the chat.
Oh, Chad with the Luka Trey Harden start. That seems good.
Good luck to you, Brommels. I know you said it in the Discord.
The Trey situation tonight for me is like the most pivotal shit on the slate, right? Like just we've been drafting him as if like, oh, Trey's ceiling projection is smash spot 6th, 7th overall, and his ADP is 9, and we've kind of been eating a little bit of that discount, and it's kind of like, maybe on a normal night with nothing weird going on, Trey is, even higher than that. But I don't know. It's a very strange situation.
Pat Sin, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, my guy. I really am.
Neumy, did you know that my private photo is here? Oh,
right there. So if I
click the link.
Click the link. All right, I'll do that. No, just kidding. You blocked. Yeah, we've had some bots in here all night. They've been hanging with us. It's been a good time. when I was trying to get the chat to draft my team, they told me, ran fun picks here. So I told them that was not someone to draft. They were not available.
Thank you, Chip. You're right. No free ads. Not on my time. I have been drafting Chris Olave over Alvin Kamara a little bit tonight.
I like that. I did it. I think I did 2 drafts. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Yeah.
Did I do one? I
don't think I'm getting weird enough, to be honest. Like there's just, I don't know. It's a weird slate. Just passed on Tom Brady
for the day. I'm waiting for the day that this MLB tab says early MLB best ball. I want MLB best ball. If there's anyone from Underdog listening, please, we will fill that early contest faster than, I don't know what the example I'm trying to say, but we will fill that contest. I will max that contest in like a week. Oh my gosh, look at the start.
Whoa. Interesting.
Oaks, we love you. Thank you for dropping that contest. We appreciate that so much. Just being able to reach out and be like, yo, just to make sure we're getting another one, so I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs on stream. I appreciate that. That's
Oaks. I got a question. The ADP that we're looking at in training camp right now Is that just based off of the first 3 drafts that occurred, or was that kind of, manually set behind the scenes so that we didn't have the Wild West again? Or where'd that all come from? What's Baby Stevie saying? Monday, Thursday slate's really difficult because of concentrated offense and horrible tight ends. I fully agree. And it makes it really hard to get like different because you're giving up a lot of projectable points and volume by getting weird, right? Yeah, I'm on the clock in a couple spots here, but just like
way too zoomed.
There just does look to be a stark drop off after like the Julio Jones. It gets weird to mix in like, I don't know, a questionable Ben Skoranek. I'm fine with it, but like over Julio Jones, who I know is playing tonight, who's going to have an active role. I don't know. It's a very strange, uncomfortable slate to draft, which means it should be a good one for the GPP bros. But
oh yeah, I just want to say this. I'm gonna do a lot better. Yeah, Chad. Now that hopefully I don't have to be doing 50 drafts at once because there's no ADP, and I'm just trying to soak up that sweet EV. My goal, and I actually mean it, unlike John, is I'm going to try and save every single board. I'm going to make sure that I have every board. You're going to see 150 from me in that. You're going to do it. And if they don't kicked out.
Don't make promises you can't hold up there,
I'm
bud,
keeping
because
it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
I did 124 of the battle royales last week, and I think I saved my first like 25, and then I was just like exhausted.
Nope, we're doing it. We're getting at the end of this season. There's going to be 15% of the draft boards.
All right, no Titan slander. That's fair. That's fair. ADP from training camp just hasn't refreshed many times yet, so it's probably not accounting for many drafts. So it just must be like the preliminary first couple drafts, which means exactly kind of what we thought was they're not setting it behind the scenes or whatever. It's just going live damn near immediately. So that's good to know. It's good to know that it's engineered by like the people opposed to on their back end kind of thing. You're on the clock there, Neumy.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I'm about to draft it on my phone.
Hit 240 boards last week. Yeah, let's break that. Let's break that. He's getting a new computer. Might need a new computer to process it all. Oh, I love that, Chad. Love the work that you're doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, Chip, I think it's I think there's a 20% chance that Waller plays on Thursday. But if it's your last pick of the 6th round, I think it's a very sharp pick, especially if Foster Moreau or Higbee are left on the board and you have that free swap. If it's Bryson Hopkins as like the last guy available, maybe I don't take the Waller swing, but I do think it's well worth your time to mix in a little bit of Waller in the last round. Like, we've been talking about how tight end can't separate. Well, who are the tight ends on this slate that could drastically separate? It's Waller and Taysom Hill.
TJ Hawkinson, revenge game.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about just the 2-game slate.
Oh yeah. Sorry. My mind's stuck on now this freaking training camp.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't know how much of a revenge. I mean, I don't know, but TJ Hawkinson back in Detroit.
Like, this is crazy. Derek Carr, Rashad White, Devontae Adams, and Chris Godwin start. Okay. If you insist. Do me a favor and save that board. Like, just do the click out before it disappears on you.
Are we saving even the training camps?
No. I meant like for right now. I just want to look at it together.
Oh yeah. How do I do? Oh.
Yeah.
You meant click the board. Yeah. Well, I have it. Hold on. Hold your horse.
That's why old John Boy runs the ship around here, you know?
Wait, old John Boy? You can shove it where the sun don't shine, or old John Boy.
Hey, whoa.
I got it. Don't you worry. We got it. Boom. Then we go boom. We go.
For what it's worth, I cannot stop clicking Taysom Hill's
See, watch
name.
this. Remove. And then we do boom, stop screen. And then we do present.
Man, this camera's fucked now. I don't know what happened. Like, it just decided to stop working one day.
And there we go. There's the board.
Well done.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let me. I'm still in one draft right here. Let me pull this up and let's look through this together real quick.
Let's see. Can I control?
Okay. There you go. Yep, you're good. Yeah, Justin Jefferson versus the Lions as 101. That's going to end up making way too much sense as the week goes on. Really easy backstack option given the price that Kirk is most likely going to be. Kirk undrafted in this one. Baby Stevie with an Allen Diggs stack. Wow. That might be more obtainable than we're accustomed to seeing. And that might be, and Neumy gets the Mahomes, Kelsey. I mean,
just the way the ADP was that.
I guess if we're all drafting tonight and before ADP sets in, the three holy grails of this slate will be Kelsey, Mahomes, Allen Diggs, Hurts, and AJ Brown. If I'm seeing, I think that's kind of what everybody's going to be targeting tonight. So do your best, friends.
I mean, I think still get them and then just be wary. Like, still get the combos if you can get them to stacks and then just
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know you're saying, I'm saying not, but just especially.
No, I'm saying 100% do it.
Yeah. Just know in your last stacks that, like, if you're just going off of whatever this ADP is, most likely a lot of people are going to have these same early stacks with the same combo. So,
I would just
that
block
ADP isn't even that efficient. Exactly. ADP isn't efficient right now. So
I wouldn't even care a single thing about ADP. I would just turn on the blinders and I would just go into tonight's drafts. As soon as these contests drop, it's just Allen Diggs, Mahomes, Kelsey, AJ Brown, and Hurts. And I think I would rank them Allen Diggs as the most important, Kelsey, Mahomes the second most, and then Hurts, AJ Brown. I think you're going to be able to get it later in the week kind of thing. Yeah, T-Bear, he wins it all. The problem being it's just a cash game. He wins the exact same amount as Neumy wins in this one, and that's 10 hard-earned USD.
Yeah. Do you wanna share yours and draft a little bit or what?
Yeah. You know what? I'll do two more. Let's do two more. I'll do two more.
Yeah.
I will share. Can I share? Let's see if we can do this. Present. Share screen. Double screen. Is this gonna be too hard to see?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Nope. I like it. Yeah, is it two tabs, right? Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Nah, hey, give me 1 second. 32. I gotta go. My cat stops opening cupboards. I have to go feed him.
Yeah, no worries. All right. I think my favorite starts so far in this contest. I think this contest is going to be like a lot of repeatable combos from the front end of drafts because I don't think anyone's going to be able and shouldn't be able to get Adams plus Jacobs. The only way in which it's conceivable that happens is if you're in a recreational room and Brady goes 1 and then the person in the 2 goes, oh man, FOMO of missing quarterback, Derek Carr there, and then you're going to end up with like a Jacobs Adams with like a Dalton quarterback play. It's within range of outcomes and it probably shouldn't be thrown out if that's how it occurs, it's very conceivable, like this window on the left right here, it's very conceivable that it could happen in that draft room if these guys just go like, okay, Brady, yep, that's a clear distinct advantage. But I don't know. Anyways, I think what we're going to end up seeing is the same repeatable combos over and over again. Interesting to see um, this guy flip the build here and take Godwin from the front end of the draft board. I think that's pretty sharp just in terms of like he's going to get unique combinations of it. But the problem with him doing that is it did open the door for me to potentially get an Adams Jacobs. Obviously, did not amount that way. I've been mixing and matching this kind of second tier here. I think I'm just going to go with Carr, stack that up with Adams, and then see what falls back. This is one of my favorite starts. You can get this Godwin, Olave, Evans, or if you can get the Adams, Olave, Evans has been really nice. He's boxed out a wide receiver now. Let's take a little discounted Kamara there. And I think this, because he goes heavy wide receiver here, I think it becomes a 2 running back build to us. But wow, interesting decision on the left. We got a Brady Godwin start, and then we get Evans fall back. So we get the Brady double, but then all the running backs available are also Tampa Bay. So I think I'm going to have this onslaught, and I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take White this time with it. I know I already have it with Fournette. I don't have my combos up in front of me. Yeah. And then clear tier break here for me with the Fournette pick. The Fournette pick at running back just is like a distinct tier above just flipping a coin between the Rams guys. Although I am definitely overweight the field on Cam Akers by like a decent margin. I do think it's kind of like his backfield to lose this upcoming week, but I don't know if that's a good stance to be taking.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with you. We know McVay with the hot hand. I think you need to take. It's a good approach in this contest to take the overweight approach to Cam Akers, and then hopes he's the one you need. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I do.
Yeah,
I do
I
like
do.
that after of a guy that's done none of these. I do agree with your approach.
I think we're gonna go team scroll the F down here, and we got a full Brady onslaught, and then just hope that Troutman. Actually, you know what? Let's hope that Foster Moreau is the tight end you need in the other game, and then let's get Cam Akers in here and just go mini stack from the other game environment, and then those are the pieces, and everything else you need here is there. We go. I'm taking Higbee over Foster Moreau there just to get unique. Fuck, they all doing 2 at a time is not smart.
That's all right. Yeah,
it's all good. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you want to end her here, or are you gonna
Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna shut it down there. I think I'm gonna do that. Ended up being 42 because I was at 40 already.
I can do 8 more.
No, I'm not. We'll see. I was sifting through inactives and stuff like that. Something we didn't talk about earlier was Tristan Worst, like unbelievable offensive lineman for the God, I'm losing my train of thought as I'm trying to like read through this. For the Bucks there. I'm just looking for that active note or not. I did not see it. I mean, I drafted the majority of my contests well before we would have known, so it just kind of makes the Brady stuff a bit thinner, I guess. He's out at right tackle. Cam Brate ended up being out as well, which means Cade Otton becomes in play. Inactives came out 7 minutes ago. So I'm going to have to do some swapping. Brashad Perriman inactive.
Wait, did you say
Russell
Bray was
Gage,
active or no?
no, inactive, and Tristan
Oh,
Wirfs. So I was fully expecting Cam Brate to play.
wheels up, Kate Otten.
Did I bring that onto the screen there? There we go. Yeah, Sean Murphy Bunting and Antonio Winfield Jr. both notable good secondary pieces for the Bucks. I'm gonna do a little research here, but I think this might be the Chris Olave game.
Yeah, I like it.
And I think I might be overweight Bucks offense now. Yeah. Anyways, just kind of thinking through it. Yeah, Gage is a go, Stevie. Thank you. Yeah. I gotta do a little swapping and some mixing in of Russell Gage now just to have exposure to that because I have not seen him drafted yet in 15 total drafts. So just something noteworthy. All right. Anyways, rambling on and Neumy, thank you so much for doing the hoops after dark, brother. That was great stuff. I watched the majority of it there. I'm glad I could hop on for a minute here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this was like I said to everyone watching. I mean, at one point we were so close to hitting 30 at literally like 4:30 at Central Time. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
So,
Perfect.
but again, anyone that watched, we love it. I'm glad anyone can find this useful, entertaining. However, so far, or however you guys use it for your own good. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, well, I plan on doing this more. I will say, depending on the NBA slates, I don't know if I'm going to be doing them on like smaller, like Tuesdays and Thursdays seem to be like small slates. I'll let you know. Might just be small streams. Getting to do like 2 hour stream, two 2 hour streams in a day. If I did that daily, would be a lot.
Yeah,
so we might
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we might just do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type thing, or something like that. So yeah, we'll keep it by ear. But
Beautiful.
yeah, we love it.
Sounds good, my friend. All right, everybody's favorite time of the show. We will be back tomorrow with Mark. Mark's going to come join us, and we'll do like the way too early look. Good luck in everybody's drafts tonight. Keep jamming those stacks. Do that, like, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense.
Yeah, hit that notification bell before we go, or to make sure you know when we go live. Everybody's favorite time of the show.
The end. Peace.